Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mahnoor Imran and I welcome you all on the online learning platform of AFAQ Sun series for English Grade 4 Unit 2. This video will be helpful for students, teachers and parents. Before heading towards our today's video lesson, I would like you to mention what makes AFAQ unique. So, what makes AFAQ unique is planning. We believe that the planning is fundamental to the successful learning and teaching. And for this purpose, we have provided the AFAQ academic calendar that is divided into 3 periodic terms. And each periodic term is comprises of 2 periodic units. So this is how we also provide the suggested timetable keeping in mind the weightage for each subject. You can alter it as per your choice. So dear students, we are now starting our week 2. This week 2 covers the term 1 unit 2, week 2 and this is day 1 and the DLP 1 and 2 is given. This will cover the learning objectives that are stated as follows. Here is the activity time. Dear students, now what are you going to do is keeping in mind the rules of the concepts that you have been taught in the week 1. Capitalization, topic sentence, sequence markers, you are going to write the paragraph on the benefits of the internet. After that, you are going to write names of any 5 inventions of science and also write their uses. Get done with this exercise and you can take help from your teachers and parents. So come back quick for the next exercise. Here are we starting the next activity. So dear students, it's time to review the previous concepts. As you have learned about the vowels, silent letters and your introductions and about the expressing of your likes. So keeping all those rules and recalling them in your mind, going to do these 4 exercises. Number 1 is write 2 words starting with each given vowel. Here is the table, you are going to fill this. And after that, the next one is you will circle the silent letters in the each given word. So, you will circle them recalling the concept about it. After that, dear students, you are going to introduce yourself and your family to your classmates. And the next is the exercise about expressing your likes about your favorite pastime. Keeping the rules of expressing likes and dislikes, get done with this and come back quick for the next exercise. Here is a next exercise for you that is about reading and critical thinking. Dear students, now write 2 words each with the given digraphs, trigraphs and silent letters. Here is the table, fill it and come back quick for the next one. So students, there is another one. Read the pie chart and answer the following question. Here is the pie chart given with the details in it. Now you are going to answer these few questions. Which is the most favorite subject among the students? You will see this pie chart thoroughly and then you will answer the next question. How many children like to study English? Look into this and find out the number given in it and then fill the answer. Which is the least favorite subject among the student? Read the pie chart again and then give the answer to this question. In the same way, you are going to read this graph and find out the correct informations for the given questions. Dear students, now recalling the rule of anagrams in your mind, you are going to make the anagrams of these given words. And after that, another recalling activity of these missing letters and you will give them appropriate letters to complete these words. So dear student, now we are heading towards our term 1, unit 2, week 2 and it's day 2. The DLP 3 is given and at the end of the period, you will be able to obtain this learning objective. Here are we starting the next activity. Dear students, now you are going to take the countable nouns and circle the uncountable nouns in the given sentence. So recall the rule and then solve this exercise. And now it's time to underline the adjectives in the given sentence and write their types. As you all know, we have already studied about adjectives of origin, adjective of quantity and adjective of quality. You are going to mention each of their type here. So get done with this quickly. So you have been very best with your previous exercises. Now it's time for another exercise. You are going to change the given singular nouns to the plural nouns. Here is another exercise for you. You are going to write 5 action words by looking at this picture, and now you will use them in your own sentences. So dear students, look at this picture deeply and find out 5 action words. You may take the help from your teachers or your parents. Dear students, as you have done your previous exercise, now it's time to write a paragraph on your aim in the life. As you have read about the topic sentences and the supporting details, we have done many exercises about the topic sentences and its supporting details. You remember that funny ice cream. So, keeping that in mind, you are going to write the topic sentence for your aim in life, and then you will give the supporting details to that. Dear students, after doing this exercise, you are going to write a paragraph on your visit to a zoo by using the sequence markers. As you all know that we have learned about the sequence markers are first, next, then, after that, and finally. Using these words, you are going to write a paragraph for your visit to the zoo. Dear teachers, parents and students, it's time to start our Unit 4. This covers the Term 1, Unit 2, Week 2 and Day 3. The DLP 4 and 5 are given for your further assistance that will cover the following learning objectives. The Unit 4 is about Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxers. This covers the following student learning objectives. It's time to start our activity. Dear students, as you can see these two pictures, can you tell me which sports are the children playing in the both pictures? Number 1, yes, it's boxing. Number 2, yes, it's a tennis. Now you will tell me which sport do you like? Name the sport, and then after that, who is your favorite sportsman? You can learn more about the sports and the sportsman with the help of your teacher and parent. Now let's move forward about the Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer. Let's study about it, and don't forget to read this with correct pronunciation. As you have all read about the paragraph of Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer, can you answer me? Guess the meaning of the word boycott. So, you can discuss this with your classmates, you can discuss it with your parents and your teachers, and give me the correct meaning of the word boycott. Dear student, it's time to do a worksheet. Now you are going to paste a picture of your favorite sportsman and write a short paragraph about it. So, keeping the rules of capitalization, sequence markers and action words in your mind, write a beautiful paragraph about your sportsman. Dear student, it's time for the next activity. So, let's start reading the phonics. Today we are going to read diphthongs. Read and pronounce the words below with the given sound. Then write 2 words with each diphthong in your notebook. Remember the rule of diphthong. A diphthong is a sound made by the combination of 2 vowel sounds. It starts as a 1 vowel sound and moves towards another, like EA makes weak. Now let's practice it together. AI would be used in a word train, rain, nail. Next, EA would be used like neat, weak, meat. And OI will making sound in choice, foil, soil. It's starting with the first vowel sound and moving towards the next vowel sound. OU, house, out, cloud. AY, DAY, day, pay and ray. Now students, you can find 5 more words with diphthongs in it and write them in the given space. You can find these words from your unit and write them into these shapes. So do that quickly and come back quick for the next exercise. Now it's time to do a worksheet. Now find the right word in the word bank. Here is it given. and write the word that matches each picture on the line. Here are the pictures. Then use a circled word to fill in the blanks in this sentence below. So get done with this quickly and come back quick. Dear teachers and parents, now it's time to head towards our next TLP, that is Term 1 Unit 2, Week 2, and it's Day 4. The learning objectives are as follows, and here are the DLPs for your further guidance. It's time to start our next activity. Listening and speaking practice is the core important activity for English learning. So, let's read and practice the given dialogues. Bilal, look at the weather, it's going to rain. Hadi, yes, you are right. Bilal, if it rains, we won't be able to play outside. Hadi, yes, but we can play any indoor game. Bilal, but I want to play football in the playground. Hadi, if you play in the rain, you will get wet and ill. We can play football some other day. Bilal, you are right, let's play at home. You can practice these conversations with your classmates and friends. This will help you for your listening and speaking in English language. Dear teachers and parents, let's start our Term 1 Unit 2, Week 2, Day 5. This is a DLP 7 and the learning objectives are here. Let's start our activity. Dear students, it's time for the comprehension. As you have read about the Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer, you are going to answer me these few questions about Muhammad Ali. You can take the help of your teacher and parent. Let's start our Week 3. Our Week 3 covers the Term 1 Unit 2, Week 3. It's Day 1 and the DLP 1 and 2 are given here. The learning objectives will be as follows. The activity time includes a mind mapping for the first exercise. Now you will read the given mind map about your favorite personality. Before heading towards our mind mapping, let's recall a rule for mind mapping. Mind mapping is a way of thinking to create good ideas. We use it to put our ideas together in the form of a diagram. For example, if you are talking about or thinking about my favorite personality. So, first of all, you will mind map about the life history. Then, you will think about and talk about its career. And then, you will write about its reason for fame and reasons for why you like them. These mind mappings will help you to write about your favorite personality. So dear students, it's time to fill in the blanks, but in a different way. You are going to use the gapped summary way. Fill in the given gap summary using the words below. Here is the paragraph and these are the words. You will fill in the blanks using these words. Get done with this and come back quick. Dear students, now it's time to search on internet. So dear students, you will search on the internet and read about the different sports personalities and their traits. You can search about any of the sports personality and you can search about what traits made them the best sportsman. Which sport do you like the most and explain its benefits, and at the end you will write the reasons of your liking for that sports. You may take the help from your teacher, your parents, and you may take the help from your classmates to complete this exercise. This exercise is going to be a really great fun for you to study about the sportsman. Let's start our new activity. Dear student, let's practice some vocabulary words. Here are the words and their meanings. So let's read them together. Agile, able to move quickly and easily. Knockout, an act of knocking someone out. Buoyant, the meaning is cheerful, recognizable, identifiable. So recall these words with their meanings to use them into the next writing practices. Now it's time to read and it's time to learn more expressions. Now we are going to study about the instructions and directions. As we all have learned in the previous week, the expression, these words like first, then, Next, after that, the next step is do. How are we going to use these expressions? How are we going to use these words as expressions for instructions and directions? Dear students, as we have learned about the few words, you are going to use these given words in your sentences and come back quick after this exercise. Dear teachers and parents, it's time for our Term 1 Unit 2 Week 3. It's Day 2 and the DLP 3 is given here that will follow the following learning objective. Let's start our activity. Dear students, let's learn about parts of speech. The parts of speeches like noun, verbs, adjectives, pronouns and conjunctions. All the words belong to the different groups called part of speech according to the part they play in the sentence. What do the nouns do? Nouns are the name of a person, place or a thing like Uzma, Multan, canteen, sandwich and cap. Verbs. Verbs are the action words that describes a mental or a physical action like agree, treat, talk, smile and respect. And dear students, you know that adjectives tells us about the quality of a noun like interesting, pretty, astonishing, dignity and valuable. In the same way, the pronouns are those words that are used in place of a noun like we, they, him, mine, she. And the last but not least, conjunctions. Conjunctions are those words that are used to connect two sentences or making connection between the nouns like and, but, or, because and so on. Keeping in mind all these rules of parts of speech and recall them and memorize them at your best. Dear students, now you are going to do an activity. You are going to find 3 nouns, verbs, adjectives, pronouns and conjunctions in the unit and you will write them into their correct rows. So get done with this, hurry up and come back quick. Now dear students, it's time for the worksheet. Now in these worksheets, some words are underlined. You are going to read the sentence and you will color the bubble next to the correct answer. Get done with this quickly and come back for the next exercise. Dear teachers and parents, now we are heading towards our Term 1 Unit 2, it's Week 3 and now the Day 3. We will cover the DLP 4 and 5 that will cover the learning objectives as follows. Let's start our activity. In this exercise, we will read the following singular and plural nouns. These nouns will be having no change in the number when they will be written in the plural form. Now some nouns are the same for both singular and plural. Here are some examples like fish will be written for the singular and for the plural it will be written as same fish, sheep, deer, aircraft and series. These nouns will be written in the same way for the singular and for the plural. So remember them, memorize them and for the good practice of the English language. Now dear students, use these given nouns as singular and plural in each of your sentences. You may take the help from your teacher and parent. Dear students, it's time to do a worksheet. Get done with this and come back for the next lesson. Let's start our activity. In this activity, we will learn about the articles with mute consonant letters. Let's learn about the rule about it. Some consonants are not pronounced at the beginning of the word. They are called mute consonant letters. We put a or an with these words focusing on the second letter. Let's read about these words in the following sentences. He will return after an hour. Now, we all know that H is a consonant word and we do not use the vowel and we do not use an for the consonant. but we are focusing on the sound of the second letter, that is our, O. That is making a vowel sound. So, considering the sound of the second letter, we are using our article an for this word. Same in the way, there is a not in the string. If we look at this word merely, then we will see that it begins with letter K, and K is consonant. But considering the sound of the second letter not, n, we are using the article a for this word. In the same way, my father is an honest man. In this word, you will see eighth sound h is silent, and the word is beginning with the sound honest. O. This sound is a vowel sound, and for this we are using the article an for this. In the same way, I heard a knock on the door. We are using this article by recognizing and focusing on the second letter sound. Now dear students, keeping that rule in your mind, you are going to choose A or N to complete these given sentences. Dear parents and teachers, now we are heading towards our Term 1 Unit 2 Week 3. It's Day 4 and the DLP 6 is stated here for your further guidance. This will cover the following learning objectives. Let's start our activity. We are going to read our preposition of position today. What is preposition of position? Preposition of position indicates where something is, for example, around, up, between, under, below. So, let's find out some preposition of positions in these sentences. The cat jumped over the fence. Over is telling us about the position. The squirrel climbed up the tree. Up is the preposition, but at the same time it is also telling us about the position of the squirrel. So, this is called preposition of position. Now, you are going to identify the next preposition of position. Envelope is under your English book. Dear students, let's identify the next preposition. There is a bridge between two big rocks. And in the last sentence, there are many trees around the garden. All these words used, over, up, under, between and around, these are the preposition of positions because they are indicating where something is. So, keeping this rule in your mind, you are going to make sentences of your own using these preposition of positions and you will write them in your notebook. So, get done with these quickly and come back quick for the next one. Dear students, now you are going to look at the given picture and then you will fill in the blank with the correct prepositions that are given here from the box. Get done with this quick. You may take the help from your teacher or your parent. Let's move towards our next Term 1 Unit 2 Week 3. It's Day 5 and the DLP 7 is given for your further assistance that will cover the following learning objective. Let's start our activity. Dear students, we are going to learn about the helping verbs. Read the following sentences and notice the use of helping verbs and the main verbs. Let's learn about the rule about helping verbs. As we all know, the verbs are the action verbs. Now, verbs which comes before the main verb are called helping verb. They help the main verb in the sentence. Let's see how do they do. Muhammad Ali and his brother were discussing their careers. Now, the word discussing is the main verb and the helping verb will be used were. Next is, I am playing with my friends. The word playing is the action word. This is the main verb and the word aim is the helping verb, that is helping the main verb. In this sentence, you will find Saad has completed his work. Completed is the main verb and has helping is being used as an helping verb. Keeping that rule in your mind, you are going to read these given sentences and underline the helping verbs, and you are going to circle the main verbs. You can take help from your classmates, teachers and parents to complete this exercise and come back quick for the next exercise. Dear students, in the previous exercise, you have done very great with the helping verbs and the main verbs. You are going to do a little more practice about the helping verbs and the main verbs in this worksheet. So, get done with this quickly and come back quick. So, dear students, teachers and parents, this was all for our today's lesson. Get prepared with it very well. I will be there with the next video lesson. Till then, take care of yourself and Allah Hafiz.